Okay guys, today I'm going to show you how I do my hair from the way beginning all the way to the end. It's a little lengthy, so I'm going to show you a couple different parts, but I just start off, I blow dry it. Again, I just got extensions, it's the first time. Absolutely in love with it, but it definitely is different to blow dry. There's sections that make it a little bit harder, so I section off my hair. I do the bottom first, then I get to the top and I try to blow dry it from side to side. It kind of helps me keep the volume if that's something that interests you guys. The extensions kind of weigh down my hair a little bit more, so I've been trying to figure out ways to keep the volume that I usually have. This is just making sure that everything is dry because the extensions take a lot longer now. But I take a curler, again, I put it up there right on the top of my head to keep the volume. Guys, I try to sleep with this, and as you could tell, it's on the top of my head, so it doesn't really affect me too much when I sleep because I'm sleeping on my side and not so much the top of my head. So if you put a couple curlers there, it doesn't make too much a difference. Right here is a super important step. This is one that you definitely need to do. I get little curly cues that frame my face, and you have to make sure that whatever is around your face is straightened, or else the whole hairstyle just won't look as good. So make sure you take a little straightener, a big one, whatever you want, but make sure that you get all of those creases away from your hair, especially everything that frames your face. You could tell there's my little curly cues again, and I just straighten all of them. I also do this on the top of my head if I don't blow dry it, but since I blow dry it, I don't have many curly cues. Then I take my curling iron and I curl it back, guys. The way you curl all depends on how the hairstyle is gonna go. So if I curl all of my curls back, it's going to look like what I usually do in the majority of my photos, and that's what I'm kind of doing here. I curl back, and if you guys notice as well, I'm kind of leaving my ends out. Sometimes I leave them out completely. Sometimes I'll go back and curl the ends to make them look a little bit better. If I have shorter hair, I'll leave the ends out and it doesn't fry them as much. But since my hair is so long now because of the extensions, I kind of have to curl the bottoms as well. This one I curled in a different direction, but that's to get like a little bit of volume. I'm going to go back at the end and curl it the proper way away from my face. And I'm kind of doing the same thing in the back here. Again, curling everything away from my face, leaving the ends out. But you could tell my hair is just way too long to keep the ends out. So it looks really pretty when you brush your hair out and you leave the ends out, but your hair can't be that long. So there we go, doing that for volume again. I'm gonna go back and curl away from the face later. Taking all of the curlers out. And you could tell I don't like the way that they're sitting in front of my face right now because everything's going away from my face and the other ones are going a little bit more towards. So here I go, brushing everything out, and that is what it's going to look like. I'll finish up here curling a couple of them away from my face, and I try to section off according to the length of the hair. I don't want to do all of it in one curl. I want to do them separately according to the length. And here we go. It's starting to look good. Brush it out a little bit. You could see how it looks when I don't curl the ends. It's just a different look depending on what you're going for. I think that one makes it a little bit more natural looking, but this is what it looks like. Hope you love it.